And welcome to Good Morning Toowoomba for Friday's episode. A little bit different, back on the Zooms today. So
I know we've been busy out on the road. We thought we'd better do a Zoom and talk about what's been going on around the region. Mate, this morning, well, today's Friday, but yesterday, official formalities down at a press conference as well at the Chamber of Commerce. So we got some people organised for the group. Tell us all about the group that's been formed, mate, and I'm going to go through the people.
Yeah, okay. So Chamber of Commerce, as part of the council election, put together a plan of what they would like to see, a list of ideal activities that they wanted council to commit to, and that was born out of businesses saying, "Oh, we need this, we need that," and this is the flow-on effect. So a little bit of a brainchild of Chamber of Commerce and Peter Marks collectively, looking at similar groups like the City Heart Group, and they've put together this CBD Revitalisation Advisory Committee, or CBD RAC.
Yep.
And its purpose is to be a voice and tool for small to medium businesses in the CBD to grow the CBD and to progress it towards the future, because the CBD does have a lot of potential. And as Todd said in the interviews last night on TV, it has a lot of potential moving forward, but it needs the ability for every business not to have to stand up by themselves, to stand up and have a group that is for them to make the city a better place.
Yep, and look, it'll be a good advocacy group as well. So I'm going to run through the names and I'm going to tell you what I think they do, and you can say yes or no. So Peter Marks, I've known Peter since I was a teenager, former councillor and real estate agent, commercial he's specialising in, so he's got good scope there. I think he's been on Toowoomba Traders, and he's been involved as an advocate of the CBD previously as well. So I'm correct there?
Yep.
Jasmine Theodosis, publican, hospitality, entertainment agent, has got the Met Hotel, which is the old Metropole, which only got 2 days of trade and then they had to close down. But,
very unfortunate. It would be really great to get everything like that back on its feet today. So.
Yep. So Theodosis is a big family name in Toowoomba as well. And if I correct, Costa, her husband, was involved with killing Heidi. Chris Gay is an architect with Eli Architects, ELIA Architects. I've worked with Chris on the City Art Group as well. I've got a wealth of knowledge on the CBD. Mary Lou Curry, I saw her yesterday. I was walking down past Three Little Monkeys and she was in there with her sister. So she's has been in the CBD for a long time as well in retail, and again is related to the Curry family. They must be cousins or somewhere in there, I'm not really sure. Kerry Saul, Saul, the Empire Theatre. Anything else that Kerry does that I don't know about?
He's the general manager of the Empire Theatres, yes. So that's primarily what he does, and is heavily involved with many of the other community organisations in the arts and entertainment industry across our region as well. So,
righto, Gordon Grover. I'm sorry, mate, I've done no homework. I don't know what he does.
Specialised property consulting.
Okay, right.
Is where Gordon is from. So.
Okay, righto, there you go. I've learned something new. Michael Trussinger, had to talk to him today, All Sports, up in Ruthven Street North. He said he's outside of the CBD. I'd certainly call him there.
On the fringe, yeah. True Sports moved there about 16 years ago from memory, and on the fringe of the CBD. So that you'd sort of say the CBD is that piece of Toowoomba inside the outer circulating road. Herries, Hume, Chalk Drive and Victoria, and then Russell across through to Herries again. So that would be the CBD, and the outer fringe of that would be sort of towards James Street on his side. So
excellent. Chris Stewart from the Stewart family, of course, from LJ Hooker. So he's got his name on a few full lease signs. So he'd be definitely knowing how the CBD is going with vacancies. And Mitchell Burnoff from the Burnoff family, be heavily involved in the Eastern World building and the new construction in Bell Street Mall.
Yes, and just finishing off there, Inspire South Central as well. On the again, sort of you would say almost that fringe suburbia area
Yep.
of the CBD. So
Yep.
working your way out Ruffin Street, they've got that one.
Mm-hmm. And of course yourself. So tell us a bit about yourself, Ben, because I think you raised a few eyebrows today. They didn't know your qualifications.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a great privilege to be asked to join the committee and to apply and to be accepted onto it, to be a voice. I'm there representing Good Morning Toowoomba, so our show here, but also to be a youthful voice for what essentially the city is to become in a town planning perspective with my associate degree of spatial science. So.
Okay, good. Well, mate, it's a good team of people, so looking forward to seeing your first meeting. But it was a good little press conference there today. And after this Zoom, just stay tuned. There'll be some words from Ben, from Peter Marks, Michael Trussinger, and of course from CEO Todd Roll from the Chamber of Commerce. So,
also a qualified town planner. So,
okay, start donating, folks. Homeless for a week. We're on, mate. So. What we really need you to donate to our cause there, raising money for base services. Hop to homelessforaweek.com.au, find the little square on the side, click down to Homeless for a Night and find our profiles there, and please donate us some money. Whatever you can donate would be muchly appreciated, because Matt was saying they've got a 30% increase on their services every day, Monday to Friday, 10 o'clock in the morning.
So yeah, any kind of money that you can help out with, that'd be greatly appreciated. So it's going to be a little bit different. The link to that is also on our Facebook page. So if you need a hand, you can click directly to take you through to our donation page. So every $200 is a sleeping bag, tent swag combo. So.
Yeah, good, mate. Okay, well, the weekend's ahead, so we might do some replays over the weekend, but we'll certainly enjoy your Friday, the 29th of May, and we're getting towards the end of the month.
And enjoy what is coming up, which is Daryl's interview with, strangely, myself and Peter Marks, Michael Trussinger, and Todd Rule. So.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So that's coming up straight after this. So anyhow, have a happy Friday. I'm Daryl Nicholson, Toowoomba 4350 TV, more than just a postcode.
And thank you for joining us with Good Morning Toowoomba. I'm Ben Apsey.
Chamber thought this was a great way to provide an independent voice to government on what the key issues were and for ideas to be put forward for consideration.
How concerning is it for you guys as a chamber to see the number of vacancies that we have around town?
Yeah, it is very concerning. You know, as I've said many times, we want to acknowledge the pain of the small business community and see these vacancies. We really need to look at innovative and new ways to enhance the experience of a CBD. Brought to us by Peter, who had done some work, and he came to the chamber and said, would you do this independent advisory committees, because people would feel more comfortable actually just standing with the chamber rather than individually, and that's obviously the United Voice is going to be far more impactful than...
Well, it's interesting because we've had similar kind of things start to take off in the past, but I guess having already a broad range of people, quite a number of people on board even, is kind of a little bit different.
Yeah, so we looked at those, what was it, the City Heart, and there was one before that, I think, as well, was it? And we looked at those, and what we really wanted to do here, as you say, was get this very broad cross-section, like we've got someone in education.
Offices on the top floor of, could they be converted to studio apartments to get people into the CBD? Because ultimately, businesses thrive on foot traffic, and that's what's lacking in the CBD at the moment, is foot traffic.
So how much potential, I suppose, do you think Toowoomba has that it's just not capitalising on at the moment?
I think it's got great potential. I think Toowoomba's in this really, really good place, and it's a similar place to where Brisbane was in the 70s. It has this potential to be this really thriving, I wouldn't say metropolis, because you wouldn't expect Toowoomba to get that big that quickly. There's a lot of issues that you've got to deal with in that case, like water security, transport, they're two of the big ones. But it has there's a lot of potential there. We're a community that thrives on tourism, hospitality, arts and entertainment, and that's one thing that the region can be really proud of.
My role is appointed to the committee of the CBD Advisory Committee. I work with my business at True Sports, which is just on the fringe of the CBD, and we're looking to actually re-stimulate the CBD.
Wonderful. Why is this something that's important to you?
Well, it is something that's been lacking for years now. As I mentioned, that our business is affected by that, even though we're just on the fringe of the CBD. And there's a lot of mums and dad businesses who put money into the business, and without support, they need something to get the business going and thriving. And the CBD is just lacking that foot traffic coming through.
I guess I'm looking at the committee coming up with ideas that we'll be able to take to developers and entrepreneurs, business people, and to the council, and then come back and say, well, this is what we as a group think should be done. But there are numbers of things. I guess my lovely things, I'd love to see some people living in the city. Can't you imagine if you had 200 or 300 people living in the city, how it completely changed the city? And then there'd be people using all the facilities as well as just the growth. And then activity, if we can bring more than the carnival into the city, there'd be so many things we could do. And that'd make it like it was a few years ago when I was a pup.
Yeah.
Sorry that we've got together. There's going to be so much fun. Media release, there's small business owners, there's economists, there's an architect, there's town planning, there's real estate agents, commercial and that. We've got there's landowners, there's developers, there's a pub owner. So the diversity and the mix, I mean, it's been really good. And we've got so much response.